me fix that. Boom, boom, boom. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Woo. We out here. This is the weekly for NQ. We've been in this little cibby for like 3 weeks, you know? It's been lagging from all-time highs. Yes, it's been making all-time highs. So very weird. What are your guys' bias? TGIF? Thank God it's Friday. Where's everyone watching from? England, Pakistan, Toronto, India, Mexico, Michigan, Dubai, Florida, Belgium, Portugal, Russia, New York, Florida, New Orleans, Egypt, Iran, Texas, Uganda, Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, Denmark, Estonia, Colombia, Uganda, Argentina, Mexico, Algeria, Switzerland, Paris, Monaco, Dubai. So fun. Florida. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Florida actually tomorrow. Literally, I actually have to adjust my flights. I think I'm gonna stay also the beginning of the week next week there, and I'm gonna stream from Florida. Maybe I'll have a guest on my stream from another ICT trader that you guys know of. Bullish. Bearish. What do you guys think? Should I get dodgy on my stream? On Monday or Tuesday? Okay, poll is out. Vote your bias. Brian Stong, yeah, he's also a mutual, but he's in Tampa. Is Nick in Florida? No, he's in South Carolina. I think he might be moving to Florida, like next year. No, Fort Lauderdale, not Miami. Morocco, Dominican Republic. Yeah, vote your bias. Caesar, that's such a weird question. What does that mean? Do you get up with Justin Verlin? What does that mean? I actually haven't met him yet. He came to New York, and at the same time I was in London. He's a cool guy. Belarus, India, Switzerland. Is the personal income tax the same in all of the US? No. In Florida, there's no state tax, which is why so many people move there. Sorry, I mean hang out. I have to shed my hood ebonics, says Caesar. That's funny. No, I haven't met him yet. But like we're mutuals. You must get the angel juicer so you won't be sick. What is that? My brain is totaled. This price action is just foul. It is. It really is like, what, you know. yesterday afternoon, I told everyone here that I had a bullish bias for the rest of the afternoon, and I did try longs. And I did post my whole video, like recording of it, where I essentially this candle wasn't closing above, so I cut my trade for like -2 points on ES, especially there's a small S&T there, right there, right? And thankfully I did, because it just dropped. I was like, what? And now where are we? We're just back in the middle of the range now. So yeah, I don't mind that I tried that long. I would try it again, honestly. 4-hour breaker that we got bought up into, 15-minute fair value gap here. Nice little push up, and then I found like a 1-minute shift. C'est la vie. We have like 3 minutes until the open. Can you explain a starter account versus an expert? Sure. So an expert account, there's no consistency rules. So starter accounts, they have like 40% consistency, meaning one of your profit days can't be more than 40% of your total profits for that whole period until you ask for a payout. So like, let's say you have $4,000, right? Then you would have to have like a $10,000 total, $4,000 in one day, then you'll need $10,000 total in your P&L to get a payout. But for starter plus accounts, there is no consistency rules. They just made that healthy middle between that. In expert accounts, there is no consistency rule. So you could have a larger day than the other ones and not worry about it, essentially. And that's why it's a little bit more expensive. And that's a very large part of it. Oh, for starter accounts, you could technically withdraw after 5 days, like 5 winning days. But for expert accounts, it's based on calendar days, so it's every 14 days. It's up to you what you like better. I like the calendar days better because it doesn't means like I could literally, you just have to make sure you put a trade once a week. For my fund and futures. In general, for all their accounts. But so there's like no pressure then. But anyway, you guys, when you have like those kinds of rules, like 5 winning days or whatever, 5 trading days, 10 trading days, whatever it is, honestly, just forget that's a thing and just like trade like normal. Because once you start to switch your strategy according to whatever the rules are, it's not good. Then you should just find a firm that has better rules according to your strategy, not changing your strategy. That was such a weird... Is anyone else weirded out by that action right there in NQ? Like, we just dropped 50 points pre-market to get bought up. But what I like about my fund futures, it's like the starter plans, $76 for the 50K, no activation fee. That's nice. Versus like other plans, they have you pay an activation fee. I don't know, you guys, what are you guys saying? What is bullish or bearish? You're 50-50. First time watching, Boris Dukic, welcome. Does she show executions? You guys, do I show executions? Type it in the chat. Yes or no? Why are you guys saying no? I always, I show it every time, motherfuckers. If you say no, I'm not gonna show them anymore. play too much, y'all getting banned. I'll literally show it the same second I enter, and I literally say, I'm short, I'm long. Other streamers don't do that. That's why I have this audience, but you made me swear. I thought chat would be on my side. My mistake. Anyway, just because I show executions doesn't mean you should follow what I do. The market opened. You distracted me. Okay. You just dropped again. I really have no bias. It's the weekly. The middle of the weekly Sibby. No follow through yesterday. That's ugly daily. This is the daily candle yesterday. Ugly. Four-hour. We're just back in this. This is high resistance conditions. We're like back in this huge 4-hour. I don't know, bro. This is ugly. I think we just had 8:30 moderate news and there's no more for today, right? FOMC member Waller speaks at 12:10 p.m. What's that famous sweet I'm always eating? It's not a sweet. It's I looked up actually how to pronounce it yesterday, the other day, and I started laughing so hard. It's a lozenge. There you go. Now I said it wrong. Right. I said it right. Lozenge. And I started cracking up. Yes, weaker. Took out this 15-minute low already. The sell side here. Just dropped straight up, filled the whole gap at the first 5 minutes. You zoom out, like, if the 4 hour and the hourly are not clean, then it's really just pointless, you know? It's really 50-50 on NQ. 4 hour above, 4 hour below, fair value gap. No close above here. Yeah, I got no clue. We'll see what happens after I take sell side. Thomas Christopher asks, Tanya, I'm confused. Is the first FEG the one formed at 9:30, or it has to be at least 9:31? It has to be at least 9:31, so that when you hit regular trading hours, you see the fair value gap, essentially. Fair value gap is 3 candles, right? So the one at 9:30, this isn't going to count. I'm just chilling. I almost wanted to do pajama day today, like Friday, pajama day Friday, where I would come in my pajamas to stream. Come to stream with my pajamas. And then I was like, another time. I think it would just be funny. There's no other reason. Uncomfortable. Are you gonna dress up for Halloween on the stream? Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, I should. I think Halloween's on Thursday, right? Halloween's a Thursday. I should like have you guys vote for what I should be. I could be in the past I have the Wonder Woman costume, but I can just buy something new. Halloween past, whatever. I've been Wonder Woman, I've been Harley Quinn, been a cat. Dress up like Shrek, a nun. ICT, please. I don't know how I would dress up like Michael. I mean, I would just need to have a hat. I'm kind of interacting with chat more today just because, like, again, I'm neutral and I don't know. Neutral on the day, I don't really see anything yet. He has to go sell side on the 15, and Q hasn't. Could. Just kind of watching price here. Couldn't displace above this. You know, that shows weakness. Could go for here now. Yes, that's such a like a large 5-minute down, first 5 minutes of the day. Close below this. Jagged high. For ES, this is the first fair value gap of the day over here. Let's see. I've been trading ES lately, honestly, more than NQ a couple times. You can kind of take this little fib. Yeah, and that would match up with 50%. I mean, I do wonder if it's going to reach up into here, reject again. I don't know. It's possible. It's kind of tough because jagged edges on both ends. I don't see like a clean liquidity pool. NQ is back up here now. No, indices could start being out of sync where NQ kind of takes out this high. ES doesn't. Failed to close below here, wicked it, back up here, it's meh. That's kind of what's happening now, yep. Yeah, this is digging up a lot. Weird first 15 minutes of the day, for sure. It's wick. So you have SMT now. For now, 15 minute. What's this? I saw the lunch high, yeah. Apparently the daily is inside. Yesterday's daily for ES, for NQ. Really? Oh, that's a 4 hour. For NQ as well. Inside day so far. You haven't taken out the low, previous day low or high. NQ, this is the first fair value gap of the day. The bullish one. Yes, we displaced above this one and above 50%, so, it's not looking good for the mirrors. Let's go back to ETH. For more bullishness, you'd want to see this close strongly above the of this. Yeah. It's wicking it right now. Could return into here then. And then I don't think it would be really high probability. I would filter out that long. I'm not interested because it took out that pre-market high already. So unless really I see something more, I'm okay with not taking this trade. It's just too much risk, in my humble opinion. Just go there. Oh, actually, smaller point than I thought, but still it's kind of like just not worth it. 1-to-1, okay. You were looking for to go to here for sure. Potentially, I don't know. Just don't have like enough conviction in my bias right now, where I'm still neutral. The only thing really having for the bulls is that 15-minute SMT, which I'm not too sure it's gonna hold. Like, we'll see how this candle closes. I'll mark out, honestly, the middle of the range as well. We might just be ranging. Today's a Friday. Might be, if we end up just being in the middle of the range a lot, then that's going to be seeking destroy type vibes, conditions. It's kind of funny how this line makes it kind of an illusion there. Yeah. So I'm filtering out. I wouldn't take this long, honestly. Just keep watching it. For ES, yeah, you're between two PDRAs at this moment. Like this order block, this fair value gap. Who will win? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Like, if I don't know, then I just don't take the trade. Good luck if you are. Just a weird day, honestly. We're in the middle of this range. I'm gonna meet up with like Jade Cap and T Trades EDU. Do you guys know who he is? We're gonna have dinner. And Dodgy and Ash Trades and 2 Degrees. Just talk to them. It's gonna be good. Good to meet with some other traders. Kind of like taking this wick. Nah, yeah, because I don't know. Where does that line up with any fair value gap? Yeah, the slower one. I don't know. I said I would filter this long on NQ because of that wick. So, so far decent. Filter out because this would definitely make me get out of my trade probably. This inverting this, no good. No bueno. See how it closes. If it inverts, it's likely gonna quickly take out the low. Or maybe this SSL. Yeah, you see this ugly ass 15-minute candle. Let's see. It's 950 macro. I mean, this could potentially be a little quick short. I'm gonna take it. I'll just do small sizing. All right, I'm in the short. Very small sizing. See how it reacts on new low day if it gets there. Also make an alert for if ES goes to new low day. If it wicks it, then I'll definitely, take some off or stop break even or something like that. If I get stopped out, then I'll just be like, all right, it's a difficult seek and destroy type day. This is risking 17. Annual low day would be 32. This would be 46. Okay. I can afford to take 13, so you see I'm taking pretty much half risk.
Connection lost.
I think it should quickly. If we hang around here too much, then it'll be pretty bad. Yep, bad. Alright. Okay. I'll do. That was worth a try for 950 macro, TBH. Now I honestly think it's gonna be seek and destroy. It's because of that BS. Being around too much in the middle of the range. Higher risk. Higher type risk trade because using the FEG in the middle of the range is not always the greatest. Definitely weird here. It'd be kind of funny if the wick took me out. We didn't close above it. Oh well. I'm not gonna get back in. It's just a weird type of thing. See how this candle closes. Also, yes, just hanging around way too long here. Yeah. Bum bum bum. Down like $200. Yeah, no big deal. Closed above there. There's nothing to do. It's just gonna hang around in the middle of this freaking range. Yep, sometimes you just pay the price to find out what the conditions are. Just what I paid the price for just now. Chilling. There's sell side and there's buy side people. Where are we going to hit first for NQ? We're literally in the middle of it right now. Let's take it to vote. See what does ES look like. L. Okay, start poll. Chat, vote. Where will price go first? Buy side at the top line, purple line, or sell side? Start poll. Now we're just gonna see how long it hangs around this middle of this range. Probably for like another 20 minutes. And I'm okay with taking a loss if that's what the conditions look like, honestly. Size half. What's the Dow look like? The Dow is just steadily making lower lows, so it's tough. That is tough. Oh well. ES hasn't moved at all. ES so funny. See what's chat saying for their 50-50. 53%. Buy side 47%. Sell side. So really, it is a 50-50 situation right now. Yeah, so I lost, 17 points on Q, not big deal. Definitely don't want to rush into another trade. I definitely also think it's just this seek and destroy. It's directionless. On NQ, on ES, you are somewhat more bearish, and YM you are going lower. But again, ES, it's just taking way too long. This kind of scenario, you want it to play out quickly. These people would be like offside and they just drop immediately, like after the first tap. So I'm happy to get stopped down in like 2 or 3 minutes. That's very painless. It's the worst if you're like stuck in a trade for 10 minutes and it goes a little bit in profit, but not enough to break even, and then comes back to break even, a little bit of drawdown, That's the worst. Back to profit, and then, and then it goes finally to your stop loss. Those are the most annoying trades. The best trades kind of like work out right away. So weird. Definitely weird here. Well, definitely is seek and destroy. It's people that were shorting this got stopped. People that were maybe long in here. I don't know what's going to happen to them if they could get stopped out still. It's digging up more though. What's the chat voting? Price? Buy side liquidity first, 56%. You know what would be kind of funny is if we just made one separate account, like called the fade the chat account, where I kind of only in the 50-50 scenarios, because obviously I just gonna trade whatever I think, but if I'm not doing anything, kind of like make my own just one separate account that we vote on like this, and then we do fade the chat, like just be like, okay, the opposite, and put the stop at like the last swing high. I think that would be kind of interesting to see how it would work out. Because the last couple times, chat's been right a few times, but I think most of the time, wrong. So what would the fade the chat would look like this? Just short this and then see. Like that, or even this. Just to make it fun. Thing is, yeah, it really is 50-50. Definitely don't want to overtrade this kind of environment because it's moving very slow. This is the kind of environment where you blow up in, which is, I'm happy so far. I took smaller risk. Haven't taken another trade immediately or anything. Keeping the impulsivity at bay today. We'll see how the impulsivity is like around 10:30 because self-control is not an infinite resource. Yeah, it's quite ugly. What happened? Did everyone just like go on vacation? Where are the banks at with my volatility? What's the range of the day so far? 78 points. By the way, let's check out what the average daily range has been for NQ, average true range. It's been quite small. It keeps just going lower and lower. It's insane. You see, it just shows how volatility has been decreasing. The ranges have gotten so much smaller. I remember when it was like 700 for the past, like when we do ATR the last 5 days. So you can see here where obviously these candle bodies are so much bigger. This is simply just looking up ATR. And just double click on the line. Why do we do this? Not that. Double click on the line. I put last 5 days. I learned this from an ICT video. I don't know which one. When you watch so many of them. Okay, 275 points last 5 days. It really is the lowest volatility since last July. Since July. I actually remember this. like these 5 days, I guess. That's kind of weird because these look way bigger. So yeah, I mean, I literally remember when it was like 350. Yeah, when I was checking this, it's 270, 268, 270. It's just difficult condition because then you just have a lot more room for error, a lot less room for error, I mean. Because there's just not really much follow through if the ranges are small. Just no trend type of thing. See the 15-minute, we were just in this. We haven't really moved. What do you guys think? Should we do that kind of your ability to know when to downsize is impeccable. Care to share any tips? Yeah, I have a video on it called Risk Management for Prop Firms. Definitely check it out. I'll put out another video, like knowing low probability conditions. And it's not hindsight. I literally say when I'm taking the trade, I'll also and I say notice how I can take this many, right? So I always put on my my long or short tool. I double click and I go like, this is how much I want to risk typically per trade, 450, because my drawdown is like 4,500. So that means 10 losing trades in a row, blow up the account. That's just not likely to happen. It doesn't happen. So, or if I then take a few losing trades, and talk about this in my video, then I size smaller. So then you could also put like 50K, let's say, and then put just a percentage of how much you want to risk. For futures, you just put lot size 1, and then you click OK, and then literally when let's say someone was randomly buying this and putting their stop here. It's just like random, but this will tell you. It says quantity 1.3. I can take 1.3 NQ with this 17-point stop. So that means I can take 13 micros. So then I just divide that by 2 if I want to take half size. So very quick way to just know your risk sizing. Your let me think. Yeah, to know how your position sizing. And then you can make different templates based on which kind of account it is. Yeah, so far we haven't really done too much on the day. Reaching slowly up here, took out this again. I do wonder, is chat going to be right? Will buy side get hit first? What will happen? Very happy to be wrong on my other trade. So this is awful. Let's see, 5-minute. No 5-minute fair value gaps so far today. Yes, I mean you have little volume imbalances. See, will chat be right? Because you guys voted 6. Well, as price creeps up and new people enter the chat, they do. As we get closer, they vote more this, but 56% was buy side. Let's see. This buy side is from lunch highs from yesterday, right? Yeah. Definitely a ugly move towards it. Whoever took this long also had your stop here. If you had a stop even here, this body. Yeah, I probably, if I tried to just go long straight up in here, definitely would have gone stopped out because I would be like 3 PD arrays, inversion, fair value gap, order block. I'd probably put my stop like there. So I don't know if that would have gone hit. Yeah, by a tick. It's pretty sloppy there. So you kind of want it to bounce here, ideally, if that's going to be good. So we wicked that high. That's why I decided to filter out the long. This candle is very convincing for shorting, so TPH. I don't regret it. The tight stop, so let's see. Are we gonna hit it? We still haven't hit it. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes. It's gonna be so funny if it wicks this and then kind of comes back down. That's gonna be comedy. That's pure comedy. Let's see. These are the scenarios where SMTs aren't really that reliable when we're so out of sync like this. Likely we come back into the middle of the range again. Where was the range that I pulled up? Let's see. Let's see in the next 2 minutes what it does. Kind of doesn't stay above here. I think I could pull back again here. But it's not enough for me to put on any kind of risk, honestly. So I'm just tape reading this for now. Everything you're seeing is nothing new. Okay? And? I'm not looking to entertain the market with real money today. Yeah, I agree. It's just kind of not worth it, TBH. Honestly, we should try the chat indicator there. Maybe on an eval. What do you guys think? 15-minute. About to close there. What do you guys think? Should we do it? I have an eval to mess with. Yeah, let's do it on an eval. For fun, because it's a boring market right now. Just took short on an eval. Don't copy me. This is an eval trade. In case people come in. Up 10 points, it's back in the middle of the range. I think I would put my stop there, honestly. Well, this is the breaker. Meh, just leave it here, it's fine. Why not? What do you guys think? Should we put stop break even now? It's a decent trade, honestly. It's kind of funny. But it digs around, kind of goes like this more. It's seek and destroy. This is a seek and destroy environment right now. It took the high, so let's see if it takes the low. I don't know. I think I'm willing to just let it play out for the sake of the experiment. I don't want to kind of dilly-dally here. This is a breaker on the 30-second. Should have continued weakness, really, if it's going to hit. New low day, but like as we've seen, it's like it's a slow environment. But on the way down, I've seen typically should be faster. The scalp to, let's see, the scalp to 50%. It's like 17 points. It's not bad, not bad. Or like, to be more realistic, it's probably here to here. Yeah, 16 points. This is how we deal with boring environments we decide to do an eval. Hope next week, but I think today's OPEX, right? Today's option expiry day. So definitely like the last 15 minutes of the day is probably gonna be really really volatile. DXY lately is just slowly going up, which is so funny. Every day has been green in DXY. What? That's why I haven't looked at it in a while. It's just weird. Makes sense then that it's been harder conditions if indices have been, bullish structure and looking to take all-time highs, etc. And then DXY is just not following suit. It's going higher. It's just a tougher environment. Well, it took this high, closed within the range, and then the next candle did take the low, closing again within the range. I mean, could take either side. It really is 50-50. Already took the low, which is could first take profit to do. But oh well. This isn't for that. This is more for fun. Wow. So this is just a slow thing. ES going lower. Yeah, YM's going lower a bit too. What are other tech stocks doing? All over the place. Apple's up 1.2, Nvidia's up 0.8%, Microsoft flat, Google up 0.5%, Amazon up 0.38%, Tesla down 0.37%. Well, we're up 12 points. It's just ugly. That wick. Yes, took out this little wick. And it wicked it. This could come back up again in here. Very 50-50. I'm almost like it's almost not even worth it to be in this tree, even though it's just an eval for fun. It's just like ugly. It's knocked into here so many times you don't really want it to. This is just high resistance in that sense. If it knocks into it here once, it should just really start distributing. Now that we're back up in here, it's lower probability also. It's a high resistance, seek and destroy environment. Likely either side is going to get chopped out, stopped out. I don't know. So I kind of just have my stop up there. Yes, kind of just hanging around the sell side that I took out. So boring. Just don't like how long that's taking. How long are we been in this trade now for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes. That's not supposed to be good. So I'm actually gonna just cut this too. It's just no point. Give it literally until, let's see, this 5-minute candle. Yeah, I'll give it until this 5-minute candle closes. So 3 more minutes. Has 3 more minutes to like come back below this. Let's see the 15 here. Closing back inside the range, right? Well, this 5 minutes unlikely to do that, honestly. We'll see. It's unlikely. We'll see. Give it 3 minutes to kind of come back down here again. Or here. At least equilibrium. I'm giving it like 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Just want at least this 5 minutes to close below the previous one. Doesn't have to come here, but at least here would be good. That's 2 minutes. If it doesn't, then you just cut it break even. Or around break even, whatever it'll look like. ES going slowly lower. So like even, it's kind of good to take it even on like an eval, so you have the sense of what it's like to be involved in that kind of trade as well. So then, I think it was like in episode 2 or something of the 2022 mentorship where ICT was like, yeah, I like to, literally, if you don't close below this, cutting you. Because then, that sometimes he'll go in with like a contract just to see what the market is like to people of that kind of, in that kind of position. So then you kind of have an idea of then maybe forming a bias in a better way. But even here, it's like, yeah, it's not like this short is horrible too, but it's not like I would go long. So yeah, now we're just like, we're building like these equal highs. It's ugly. It's generating equal highs. For later, maybe. I'm gonna see how this candle closes. Because honestly, if you're on like the short side of the seek and destroy, you want it to work out quickly. Nah, it's not good. Just up 2 points right now. Unlikely it's gonna just drop there now. It's unlikely. Generating equal highs here. So we'll see if that's a displacement to maybe for the longs. One more minute, 1 more second there. Yeah, so cut that for -9 points. Took out those equal highs there. Alright, well, the fade the chat and thing didn't really work out either. -10 points on that eval. But it is helping me figure out now. Yeah, maybe that's the high. Maybe that's the setup for the high of day, the buy side. I don't know. It did close above it, these highs. Didn't invert this particularly. Super tough. I don't think I'd put down real money for it, but it's something to look at. See if it ends up a little fair value gap here. And order block. I don't love this, but it's okay. Closed above this. Wonder if that's gonna work out. I'm not gonna take it because it's just low probability. We're still in the middle of the range, or in the premium of a range, seek and destroy range. Well, let's see. Yeah, straight up barcode. $1.7R. Not bad. It's a new high of day. It's 1.5. Just like crazy looking at. This is what we're dealing with. This is the Dow. This is top left monitor. It's ES. This is NQ. It's just really not worth putting down money for. I'm happy that I tried here, and then I was like, okay, it's seek and destroy. So we still haven't hit 15-minute, that kind of buy side or sell side yet. It's like hourly. Yeah. Jagged highs and lows on each side. So yeah, let's continue to watch this. It's hanging around here for a long time, so it's not really a good indicator. See how it goes, but I think low probability trade, either side. Boring. Yeah, the wicks are going to do damage a lot today. Oh yeah, let me see. And we're seeing how like my impulsivity is doing so far. It's decent because I only took one trade on a real account and on the eval. And that's good. That's good. That's good so far. Who watched my presentation with NinjaTrader? I'm thinking I could kind of make a better one too. I mean, like, yeah, do one for my own channel. Yeah, that's already ugly. It's ugly. I don't know what to say. So ugly. Let's read the chat. I'm going to type out here, seek and destroy conditions. We really haven't moved, like... Yeah, we have not moved. Let's open up the chat. I took that trade on demo, no point of trading. Not much volatility. I agree. That was pretty good, Tanya trades. I enjoyed it. Yeah, you enjoyed my you enjoyed my little presentation on NinjaTrader. I appreciate it. Included a lot of science, and like I think I'm gonna make one for my own channel too, just so more people see it. It is kind of remarkable we haven't hit either one yet. I'll have to figure out what to do with that eval type of situation, whether we should just hold that whole position, just say that's it, or monitor it. We'll figure that out later. Should we get back into it? This is really where like, people get enticed to get into a trade and then they just end up sitting in it for like 20 minutes, not go anywhere, and then it stops you out, and then you're frustrated because it's, like I said earlier, it goes a little bit in your direction, then comes back, kind of like what happened here when we took a short here. I ended up just cutting it for 9 points. Now it's like back to 10-point profit. Really, in the last, how many minutes? Last 5 minute candles have been really tiny bodies. Let's see here. Oh no, that short would have worked. Maybe. Well, we still don't know. Let's see here. It's not even worth my mental health to even be in the trade. I don't know. We'll see. People end up being like, I don't know. So from here to here, it's been just a 37-point range for like 37 for 23 minutes or so, for 20 minutes. Ew. Honestly, ew. What's ES doing? Nothing. That is so, yeah, I mean, this is seek and destroy right here, right? Like, this is the range. ES made us 5-minute range. Literally the whole range of ES has been the first 5 minutes of the day. It's just been hanging around in the middle of it, right? This is like definition of seek and destroy. So I don't want my account to get seek and destroyed, right? Same thing, and honestly pretty similar in NQ, right? We've been hanging around the middle of the range for most of the time. So I don't want to get my butt kicked on a Friday. Who wants to do? Well, let me read the chat. What's up? It's not seek and destroy. Seek and destroy is taking highs and lows, says TF. Well, stay tuned for the low to get taken out soon then, bro. We took out the highs here. Let's see if the lows get taken. There's still plenty of time. Honestly, we should just get back into that position because why not, honestly? Why not? Just because of that comment. We're back in the position now. You love dive, we'll take it. So, what does that look like? Fade the chat theory. 483. Worse fill than last time, but that's fine. Let's see. It's a new low of day. That's a 1.3R. Why not? Okay. What was I trying to do? That's why I often don't read the chat because it makes me annoyed. Damn, the wick do the damage. You have psychology problems, Tanya. Why do you get short again? What are you doing, Amir 4X? This is exactly why I'm doing it. Because of you. Tanya, this will take your money. It's not taking any money. It's an eval account. And that's the whole point, is I'm like, everyone is mad, like, has something up their butt because they can't stand a little fun. They're just here for a giveaway. They're just here for a giveaway. They're hoping I can do a giveaway. And now, okay, price is going up. Everyone's like, now price is gonna go stop you out just because the last 2-minute candles did this. So let's see what happens. Like I said, it's 50-50. I'm just testing out the theory. Might as well. We're forward testing a theory. You guys can relax. The more people that like are like, it's gonna go up now, we can just like add more contracts. Tanya, I have psychological issues, clearly. Don't you see I'm loco. Actually, people don't like when I put this in my... Take the candy. Soy loca. Chica, es loca. Boring. Yeah, wiping out people on both sides, you see? With this high. And whoever wanted to long this Fair Valley Gap got wrecked. We're still back gyrating. It's so funny how these ranges lately have been smaller than, like, for example, last week PPI and CPI, the range for that was smaller than the Monday holiday, like Columbus Day, bank holiday. It was a larger range than that. What was yesterday's range? I feel like it was a decent range. Yesterday was actually a pretty good day, decent day. Eh, 318. What's my assistant? He's probably like, Tanya, don't read the chat. Get mad every time. Nick Futures is FaceTime calling me. Why? He's probably like, bro, what is it? Tanya question, do you have days where you feel like you don't know what you're looking at? How do you get over that? Yeah, like today. I'm simply not taking a trade on my funded accounts. Thanks, Kimoy. What's going on? My friend Nick is probably like, why are you trying to... I think this was... Like, relax. This obviously isn't an ICT freaking thing. We're just trading... test the fade the chat indicator. Nah, it's okay. No, people are so soft. People are soft. I'm gonna call my friend Nick. It's like phone a friend in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I love that show.
Hi, you're on that stream here. What's up?
You're on my stream though. You're not on mute. Why did you call me?
I was seeing if you want to hop in stream play GeoGuessr with us.
Oh. Yeah, because it's a boring market, right? You're in Seek and Destroy.
Horrible. It's absolutely horrible. You want to hop in?
No, I'm like on my stream and we're testing Fade the Chat theory. We're like,
Oh, you're still on stream.
yeah, because we're testing on an eval because people said buy side first. I went short, and the chat is mad at me for even going into a position.
Chat real quick.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, she's going Patrick, guys.
No, this is my friend Nick from South Carolina. Please call ICT. No, he has a life. Yeah, this is ICT actually. I'm not calling Patrick. You guys want me to call Dodgy?
Well, let me know. Let me know if you have pop in here like later. Because this is awful. I'm not doing this anymore.
You're not watching this price action? I don't get why it's like this, actually. I mean, I get it because the weekly's so ugly, but yeah. And we're stuck between PD arrays. So, that's true. Alright, I'll let you know. I do actually have to pack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Alright.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Bye. Let's see. We're coming back. We're back in this fair value gap. Bodies, wicks. Honestly, bodies kind of staying within it. The slowest market of my life. What's crude oil doing? Larger ranges than NQ. Probably going for, took these highs out here. Probably going for more sell side. 4 hour looks nicer. Crude oil starts at 9, right? People always ask me if I trade gold. I don't trade gold either, but we can take a look. Yeah, maybe this is way cleaner. NASDAQ. Okay, gold. Gold at all-time highs, yeah. Did gold longs work out yesterday in the afternoon? I wonder. I just like kind of pushed up during Asia. Interesting. Alright, back to NQ. Where are we at? We're down -5 points. Hasn't really moved much. Dropped again from that fair value gap and premium. Friday PD will drive you crazy. Bella, no, I know. I have set turned on purpose. It's better. Amir Forex says, "Come on, forgive me, Tanya. I love you. Have fun." No, I'm not. You. Don't be simping now. I'm not mad, you guys. Clearly, I'm not mad. I'm just making fun of chat a little bit. As long as you guys don't get mad either. I mean, hey, the fade the chat indicator could possibly work out for other, plenty of people. I think it's worth trying just to mess around with it, I think it's worth the just like it helps kind of grind out your experience too, to just be in a trade on a paper or eval in that way. Kind of just see what seek and destroy is like. You can see in the second trade, I was in it for a long time as well. Held in drawdown for 10 minutes or so. Now it's starting to leak lower. We'll see if it wicks this and just goes back up again, or we're going to have a straight flush down. I don't know. But wicking the midpoint below, again, is kind of annoying. So you can see could go either way now. Could, again, go back up higher here. I don't know. I think it's okay still for lower. Doesn't really matter. We're testing out this theory. Why not? So far, I read a joke that reminded me of you, says Dickie Mo. The woman, there are no nice guys anymore. Yes, they are. You call us bros. That's kind of funny. But actually, a contrary belief, I'll call everyone bro. Even like a guy that I like, I'll call him bro, whatever. I say bro when I'm annoyed or angry. We talked about this. Like a level 1 or 2 on the mapping emotions for anger for me, for sure. Or me complaining about price and saying this is so annoying. Yeah, we'll see, people. We're back in the middle of the range. Someone wanted to argue with me that's not seek and destroy. Someone wanted to say, why are you getting to test the fade the chat theory? Duh. Well, now we'll see if it takes out the low. Or if ES takes out the low. It's in 20 points profit, even from a bad fill that everyone was mad about. I love this part where it was going up higher. So now it's going to take out the high, and I joked we should add more contracts, but can't take more than 15. So it's not everyone either. It's just kind of, you see, like if there's a couple people that are very loud, it's kind of a funny indicator. I'm not getting greedy or anything. We're just gonna see if this works. This could potentially come all the way back up to my break even again. I don't know. Just let the trade work. London closed at 11. 10:50 macro ends at 11:10. Let's just see where we're at. ES above 50% of its range. Definitely kind of weird. Now you see more SMTs happening where they switch sides, which one's stronger or weaker. That's just really low probability environment. Drinking salt water, I think it really helps me. The electrolytes, honestly, I think it does help me stay hydrated and just perform. I think it does help me focus. It's like magnesium salt and potassium. And one other one. What's another salt? Magnesium, potassium. No idea. Anyway, I'm definitely magnesium deficient, so it's good. I do the sodium. I don't know if it's sodium. Maybe it is. Malayan. No, this is like element. I think the best investment I ever made, right? You won't really see me buy a supercar. There's no point. I live in New York. Best investment I made was I bought a $6,000 bed. I sleep like a baby now. I mean, not just right after that, also just a lot of focus on going to bed on time. But that's like better sleep, better performance for sure. Straight up barcode ES. It's so funny. The whole range for ES was made in the first 5 minutes of the day. This is so funny. ES barcode. You know. YM. Same thing, pretty much. Yeah, you have like just low probability conditions when that happens. YM was making a new low. NQ was making a new high. Now YM's closer to its swing high. Midpoint, and NQ is closer to the lows. It's just they decide to switch then. Just I think it's a lot of OPEX and Maybe people are rotating. Yeah, you can see this trade has been going on for, I like shorted here or something. So how many, you can see how that works out. Then you were in drawdown for 13 minutes, and then now, slight profit. This trade's been going on for 26 minutes. See where it is at 11:10, or maybe I should just cut it now for slight profit. It literally went nowhere, you guys. It literally didn't go here or here. Took out some lows. Let's see this inversion. Meh. We'll see what's up at 11:10. I just want to leave it on for the sake of the experiment. No attachment. This trade is not attached to my self-worth like some of you guys like to think. That's why you end up really freaking out during your trades. Your trades are not tied to your self-worth. Like, look at it like you're conducting an experiment. You're just curious about the outcome. It's going to make it way easier. You have equal highs here and you have equal lows here. It's like literally, even on the 1 minute, it's low probability. Equal lows, it's kind of funny. It is funny. Fair value gap and premium, that's all I marked out. We'll see now if it ping pongs here or not. Yep, ping pong. Ping pong, ping pong. 15-second. See if it rejects from here or not. Not really. I'm gonna hold it until 11:10. I don't know. Probably be around break even or small loss or small profit. It's not really a big issue. We're testing it out. Long, short. I mean, it took out this. Bum, bum, bum. Or we should just stay for until it hits someone, until one of them hit. I think that would be literal, or like hell on earth. So we'll rethink of how I'll have to rethink about how I'm gonna do the that kind of situation, the fade the chat theory, because it's kind of like, how are you gonna approach it? Are you just gonna let it go? Those wide stops? Are you gonna just go for those first lows? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. All in all, very happy. I'm very happy with figuring out it was a seek and destroy by like 9:55. Not bad. See here. Yeah, by 9:54. 9:55. Let's open up the chat. Let's see what people are. Let's open up chat again. This is the Tanya. Do you trade in higher time frame? Not really. I'll go. I like the I like using. I'll use 4 hour, obviously higher time frame for points of interest, and then I like to take my trades on like the 1 minute or 3 minute. Should have just traded before 9:50 macro. That was the better trade. Yeah. Should have, would have, could have, but didn't. Today is an eval, inside a day. Fade the eval, guys. People are saying. Like honestly though, it could go hit this high and it'd still be in the trade though. Putting a time stop on it though, it's like meh. Like I put a time stop on the last one. We're down 9 points. Oh no. No. Honey, do you trade PM session when the market is like today choppy? No, it's likely not going to do. It's likely not going to be good, honestly, until, I don't know, I'm not going to do it, especially Friday afternoons. That's actually not great for me. I don't trade great during Friday afternoons. Don't really trade them. I have specific, like, let me think. Criteria for when I trade afternoon sessions. And it's like so specific. I only trade like a few a month. Like yesterday, I honestly thought you could go for, it fit all my criteria, so I'm totally fine with taking, I took a stab at a long. You can check out the video I just posted. And I stopped myself out for a time stop, like -2 points on ES, and then it literally just started flushing right after. The minute after, I was like, oh my goodness. I still moved my stop up to very small, but risk, but yeah, recently the price action hasn't been trending really in any or just like not really follow through. Not a lot of follow through. Right? You'll just have like a 4 hour. I think the whole week's range happened in like 2 hours this week. You look at the hourly. Like the entire week's range is from this candle, from Tuesday's 10 a.m. candle, and then this Wednesday 9 a.m. candle. Took just 2 hours. And then the rest, we found some trades for sure. But, you're in between this 4 hour FEG and this 4 hour huge, like BPR. Like just such a huge BPR. That's how you know it's kind of low probability. Go lower size or just don't trade. Today is option expiry day. Tanya, you're getting wrecked this week. I'm actually green this week, but thanks. Sing, please. BPR chat, explain. Tanya, can you please make smaller version of ICT trades like Silver Bullet, Turtle Soup, and others, if possible? I mean, shorter versions? Yeah, Tanya, have you tried scalps with the same strategy you're using right now? I think you would avoid many chops and juice of the reactions from your ICT levels. I don't like scalping. Like, we can maybe try it on an eval. Like I said, if I do anything on my stream, people love to just be like, associate it. Like, for example, I literally said this is an eval account testing this new theory. People are like freaking out. So it's hard to do anything that's a new type of strategy. You're talking about this, right? Like, oh, have you ever tried scalps? Just, short here and then buy here and then, yeah, like, it's like just not worth it to me. If you ever, like, the kinds of trades I like, 50 plus points. A bunch of times on this channel, I've gotten 100-point trades more. I was getting like once a week for like 5 weeks at least, 100-point trade or more, but last 2 weeks, definitely October's, hasn't really given you such a way to do that. CES here. Slowly going higher. I said I would stop it here, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of want to continue watching this. Maybe 15 more minutes or so. I'm kind of intrigued by it, honestly. 15-minute. So ugly. There's nothing to analyze here. People are so emotional just being down 10 points on a trade. I wonder what the chat was like when it was here. They're like, oh, it's going to go down. You're going to win. I literally said it could come back to break. Like on this candle, I said it could come back to break even. And it's fine. literally approaching it different, trade management wise too. There's just no. See if it comes back again down here. You know, the failure to displace above highs really shows you. Like, yes, it's not really, it's wicking this high. It's likely going to come back again into the midpoint. I don't know. It just shows its ugly action. Mental preservation Friday. Capital preservation Friday. No point to lose your horse in this kind of craziness. Options traders are getting wrecked. Watch us ping pong between this and this again now. Wonder. We'll see. Chat is so mad. Chat is so mad. I think we need a My Funded Futures giveaway to cheer us all up with the price action. What chicken? No, I'm reading the chat. Jed Wellmott said that. Go long, guys. What is the best broker besides AMP? Ninja Trader, it won't. What's going on here? We fading the chat? Go short. Tanya, I was very profitable in demo paper trading forward testing. I started an eval in October. It was a major shift for me, like I'm learning all over again. I don't know. Any advice? Yeah, so I honestly recommend. I don't recommend paper trading for very long, like a couple weeks, like 3 weeks max. Honestly, because you need to have like a little investment in the trade, even if it's on an eval. For example, for me on an eval, I have like no emotions here. This is kind of like I'm paper trading here, but for other people, trading on eval. It's gonna be very emotional. I mean, honestly, you're just gonna have to remind yourself, you're just testing out your theory, and that you back tested it, and you need to stick with your rules, pretty much. ES now breaking above. I don't know what it's doing. See if ES ends up hitting this high. I mean, yeah, we'll figure out, because there are a couple times I could have scalped this to this. This is just developing a new model. It takes time. Everyone is so impatient. Also, think long term. You don't have to. I'm gonna put out a video on that. Think long term. You don't have to, pass the eval today. You don't have to make your whole week in one day. It's slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, this is an awful type of trade to be in. On either side, really, but we'll find out. I'm enjoying it. See here. We're gonna wick this. There's still not kind of any power to the upside, you know? S. The high from 9:30 high. Even if people were long, they would have gone stopped out. Definitely here. Mm-hmm. So I'll think about that in the future. $76. Very ugly. Yeah, it's wicking this again. Let's see if it gyrates back down to midpoint. Took buy side, we'll see. One more buy side stop, run, and I'm into somebody. Let's hope afternoon session is better. I'm taking a break from. We're not doing giveaway today. We'll continue next week. I feel like I did a giveaway pretty much every day this week. Hate the giveaway, guys. We need to apply for a job. Tanya, price is ping-ponging between yesterday and today's first presented fair value gap. Yeah, we'll check that out. Today's first presented fair value gap. Such a huge one in the middle of the range. So, I don't know what you mean by that. I guess price is ping-ponging between everything. I feel like someone said on Twitter, like, they've never seen so many, us be between so many NDogs and NWOGs, so let's check that out. 2 degrees has an indicator for that. Oops. Alright, where are they? I think it's loading. Oh, I had them already. Yeah, they're so huge. I'm confused. Yeah. Take this off. This isn't. Wait, this NWOG. Oh, wait, we'll put on ETH. My bad. That's what it was. Oh my god. Okay. I was so confused for a moment there. Okay, that's NDOG. Those are NWOGs. We put in more previous ones from like previous weeks. I don't know. I don't want event horizon. Yeah. I don't know what they were talking about. Because there's none up here, really. Let's see. Took buy side again for that person that said that they were waiting for a buy side to get taken again. Really is 50-50. Read the chat. We're going sells now, double per. It's too many people. Too many people now that are saying short. It's not looking good for YOLO long from top of the day, said someone. Do you mean bottom of the day? Trying to do better micros of evals. I honestly like to just finish an eval in like a day or two, to just get it over with. I like to just do an eval in like 2 trades. But if you obviously don't want to get it over with, like you want to take it slower, then do micros for sure. Yeah. I said I was worried about chats now saying it's going now for shorts. We gotta cut it. We gotta cut it. Hey, the chat indicator now I had to flip flop. I mean, I forgot that it changes depending on where you are. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it. It's a full stop out. Big respect for transparent, real results. Oh wait, yeah, let me put this back on because people are gonna get trade is on the eval. I honestly think it's an interesting. Hey, and one trade, if one trade doesn't work, everyone thinks it's the end of the world. You can study human psychology just from the chat. You only need this week's NWOG. Monday open up runs higher than crash below NWOG accumulate longs Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning. Isn't that disgusting though? Like it accumulated for 4 days. That's what you're saying, Zambada. That's disgusting. You shouldn't have accumulation that long. That's insane. I know, bro. I was trying longs here. Let's cut it here. And we drop. Thank God I cut this. I left. When I saw this huge drop, I left. Then what happened during Asia? Did this. A little 15-minute SMT, sure. And then we just had disgusting gyrations. Like, even if you're long biased, where was your long, really? You had to just take this inversion here or something. I don't know. Not worth it for me to take that any trade really in this environment. Okay, ES hit that high, 930 high. We'll see if we hit new high of day here momentarily. $523.50 is the stop. This is really, I don't want trades like this. Yep. Okay, fade the chat indicator is an L today. Or maybe I mismanaged it, but I really just wanted to see stop loss, take profit. See if it ends up hitting that buy side. I'll just have an alert, but it's just really not worth it. Trade today. I have to go pack. So we'll be back on, honestly, I'm going to trade on Monday. I might have a guest next week. We'll do more giveaways on Monday and Tuesday, for sure. And have a great weekend, everyone. We sat through this ugly mess. Honestly, thanks for keeping me company because this was horrible. Bye.